Hey guys, glad to see you over here at Thrift School, coming at you with a video on OfferUp. First and foremost, let me say sorry for the lighting. I know there are shadows everywhere. Hopefully this is the only video where the lighting is like this. I am buying better lights very shortly. So let's just hop right into the video. OfferUp. What is it? Well, it's a community to sell. Just like Craigslist, you buy and sell things and meet up with the person that you're buying and selling with. There's no shipping, there's no delivery fees, there's no hidden fees, there's nothing like that. It is exactly like Craigslist. And with that comes some positives and some negatives, and we'll explain that a little bit later in the video. It's similar to Craigslist based on you post a picture what you want to sell, you put a little description there, and you wait for people to message you on, if they want it or they're going to haggle with you, things like that. But the difference is they're not going to email you, they're not going to call you, they're going to message you right through the app, which is great. Everything is monitored right through the app, so if there's any scammers or anything like that, you can report it directly to the app. Hopefully they take care of things like that. I've never encountered a scammer on OfferUp, which is great, because I know on Craigslist it is loaded with scammers and wire me this and send me this money, and my son is in Afghanistan, so can you ship it out there, yada yada yada. It's getting ridiculous, so a lot of people have been switching to OfferUp, and I'm going to explain why OfferUp is kind of better than Craigslist. Alright guys, the interface. This, in my opinion, is kind of a downside. There's one photo per listing. So you can only take one photo with your phone, post it to the app, and that's it. You can't take a front, you can't take a back. If there's something wrong with your item, you just have to say it in the description. And the majority of people don't say it in the description. So if they were to incorporate more than one photo per listing, that would greatly help. That would greatly help when people are trying to sell a car, because when you just get that one front shot or that one side shot, who knows what the other side looks like. Now you have to message them through the app, wait for a response, hopefully they get to you before someone else. That's one thing that would be nice for them to add, possibly more than just one photo. Now the next thing that they have that's slightly different from Craigslist is they have a buy and an ask button. Now, to the buy button, somebody would click on it, let's say you're going to buy something, and you'd click buy, it would say make this person an offer, and you would say, hey, I'll give you $50 for this item, and you just wait for a response. Now with the ask button, you ask the person any question you want about it, and hopefully they'll get back to you pretty soon. It makes a nice little noise. I'll try to put the noise in the video so you can see what it sounds like. And so with the ask button, you basically just ask the person any question you want about the item, and they'll get back to you, and you can message back and forth, and then eventually work out a deal. Now, is it better than Craigslist? I know I already said I'm going to explain how it is kind of better than Craigslist, but here is a huge, huge, huge point that makes it one step above Craigslist. They have a rating system. Now you can rate people off of if they've come to pick up your item, if the person selling you something didn't rip you off. You could rate them 1 to 5 stars. The majority of people right now only have one rating for either 5 stars or no ratings at all, and of course it's going to happen. It's a new app. And not that many people are going to rate unless you ask them to rate you. This is something that we're going to see in the next months. We're going to start to see people with higher ratings and lower ratings, and it'll give some validity to which person you want to do business with. Now, of course, you could always create another OfferUp account, but once you start seeing people with really good ratings, you'll want to buy something from them over somebody with no ratings at all. It might be a scam, and you want to watch out for that. To get into some of the fun stuff here, what have I scored? What have I gotten off of OfferUp? I have a couple examples right here, and I'm just going to show you. I picked up a PS Vita right here. It came with a 4 GB memory stick and Disgaea 3, which is a pretty expensive game. Now I got the whole system, the game, the memory card, no charger, so I actually bought it when it was uncharged. I kind of took a risk on it because it was only $50. Now, I knew with the memory stick in the game alone, I would almost make my money back, so it was pretty much worth it because I could sell the broken PS Vita on eBay and make all my money back. So I wasn't really losing anything, but I wouldn't have really been gaining anything. But turns out it worked perfectly fine. This is actually an extra PS Vita that I bought off of Craigslist, but the one that I sold for $80, which was not a lot, but I was looking for some quick cash. I did sell Disgaea on Amazon for $24, I believe, And the memory stick I sold separately as well. The next things I actually just picked up yesterday. It's 2 video games. I actually picked up 3, but one's not worth anything, so we're not going to include it. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. I think I'm butchering that name, I'm not sure. But I picked this up for $5, as well as Dragon Ball Z Infinite World. Picked both of these up for $5 a piece. This one is worth $80. Remember that, guys. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, if I'm saying that right. And Dragon Ball Z Infinite World, $32. Paid $5 for this as well. Now, the lady that I met up with, and yes, you will meet up with these people just like you would on Craigslist, was in Bridgeport, Connecticut, which isn't the nicest, safest spot. And you want to make sure that, just like Craigslist, you meet up in a well-lit place, an area with a lot of people around you, with a lot of foot traffic, even car traffic, anything like that, so nothing goes down. You don't want to meet people at their house. You don't want to meet people in the back of a dark parking lot. You don't want to meet people at night unless you're meeting them inside of maybe a mall or a Walmart or a Starbucks, even a McDonald's. Because places like that have outlets where you could even test the items. Starbucks have outlets, Dunkin' Donuts have outlets, and McDonald's have outlets. Remember, guys, be smart about it. Don't get ripped off, don't get scammed, and don't get hurt over trying to buy some video games or anything else. Alright, guys? So I will see you in the next video. This is Thrift School signing out. Remember to please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. There are going to be way more videos coming out in the future with me and my puppy dog. You can't see her, I can, so I guess, yeah, you didn't know she was there.